Good afternoon, everyone. Today is 28th day of August 2024. So, happy month end to everyone in Nigeria. To survive this country, the hardship in the country, the insecurity for a month is not an easy thing. So, I wish you happy month end. Anyway, Mr. P2B says Nigeria now in national emergency at the mercy of terrorists, bandits, under an ineffective government. I am happy that most people are speaking out today. There is nothing to write about when it comes to security situation in Nigeria. No one is safe, both the rich and the poor. Day before yesterday, even the son of one of the Obas in Lagos, in Lekki, something like that, was even assassinated. So from around the country, it's now holistic. Many villages have been sacked and so on and so forth. So there is indeed a very high rate of national emergency. But you know what? Your so-called president, the person you call your president, doesn't care about the lives and property. I wonder the oath these people swore when they're about to enter office. The responsibility of every government is to protect the lives and properties of the people. But when it comes to this administration, even Buhari administration, even though they are part of the people who sponsor the terrorists, I have evidence of what I'm saying. Now, these people are more even concerned. But Tinubu is just keeping quiet. And I'm not surprised because Tinubu told Haja Natachu, something like that, during campaign that he can't have plan about the insecurity situation because when he tried to have plan, that people will kill him. So who are in charge making sure that insecurity will continue in Nigeria, if not the cabals who made people like Tinubu to become president? Because that is where the statement was coming out. The statement was made on Arise News. So it's the national television. I am not saying something that does not exist. So you can go and fact check what I'm saying. So let's go back to what Mr. P2B is saying today. Say the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party in 2023 general elections, Peter Obi, has called for a decisive action against insecurity that has enveloped the country and not the usual empty rhetoric. The former Nnamdi governor, who stated this in a statement issued on Wednesday in reaction to the alleged adoption of 150 innocent and, stealing of 1,000 cattle. So 150 innocent people and stealing of 1,000 cattle in Sokoto community after the brutal murder of Emir of Gobire, emphasized that Nigeria is now at the mercy of terrorists, bandits under an effective government. Now, in Sokoto state, there is something terrible that happened where the emir, of one of the regions in Sokoto there was killed. After the bandits demanded for 1 billion, they reduced it to 60 million, 50 motorbike. At the end, the man was killed. And after he was killed now, the report came that 150 innocent people were kidnapped and 1,000 cattle were stolen. Now, you see, cattle is one of the hardest thing to steal. Because for you to steal 1,000 cattle, where are you taking them to? Where are you bringing them? What kind of transport system do you want to use to take them? So all these things going on in Nigeria, it shows high level of complicity with the powers that be. Now, Obi continued to say Obi, who described the situation as a tipping point in the decline of a failing state, regretted that Nigerians are now at the mercy of terrorists and bandits, with nearly ineffective government to protect them. Absolutely, Tinubu's government is ineffective because this government, if it is effective, the government is supposed to at least show capacity, do something to protect the lives and property of the people. But reverse is the case. Nothing is going on, and that is an opportunity for me to remind the government again that you sending the military, the police, all of them, both efforts to the southeast. Southeast, we know the problem in southeast, not insecurity. The problem in the southeast is because of the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. So if you know the problem in the southeast, why send the military over there and leave people in Sokoto, in Borno, in Southern Kaduna, Plateau State, in Benue State? You leave them at the mercy of terrorists. You can't even deploy your military, everything over there so that they can protect the lives and property of the people over there. No, you are not doing that. The only thing you are doing is just for you to, send, the military to the southeast, of which southeast, what is going on there is not insecurity, but it is because of illegal detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, P2B continue to say this is not just a tragedy, but a national emergency. He maintained and called for collective responsibility, insisting that the Nigerians cannot continue to stand by and watch the nation deteriorate to the unacceptable level. Now, what are we going to do, P2B? It's not only for you to come out and say something. What are we going to do? You prefer solution. You understand? Because people are dying, and people who this thing is not affecting, they don't know the pain. You know, Nigeria is too big. In most countries, you know, in Europe, in America, part of America, and apart from United States, that has different states combined together to make up the country, that has population more than Nigeria. Nigeria is far more populated than almost 90% countries in the world. Nigeria is more populated than that. So that is why if something is going on in one part of the country, you find it difficult that some part of the country or some persons might not even know what is going on. It's a pity. Now, P2B continue to say, most recent atrocity marks the tipping point in the decline of a failing state. The fact that, according to the widely circulated reports, the terrorists returned to Emir's domain, adopted 150 innocent people, and stole 1,000 cattle after his burial, murdered several as a grim indication of the continued collapse of our national security infrastructure. We are now at the mercy of the terrorists and bandits, with a nearly ineffective government to protect us. This is not just a tragedy, but a national emergency. It's a pity. But however, you know, the DSS chief that just resigned, Bichi, is from the north. The chairman, I don't know whether it's chairman or president, the Nigeria Intelligence Agency is from the north. Most people that holds high-ranking position before are from the north. Though now Tinubu is removing those positions to Yoruba people, you know, as a normal bigotry system that all these people used to practice. But my question is, what is the reason why the DSS and the NIA, why do they resign? I don't know whether Tinubu asked them to resign, but it means that something is cooking. Yeah, something is cooking. And when you look at this situation, you will come to realize that these people, they are not helping their people at all. They are not helping their people. If you like, give the Northerners, where this thing is happening, give them the army chief. Let army chief come from there. They will still kidnap people in army chief house and nobody is going to talk. That shows high level of complicity, that people are complicit. People in power are working with all these things that are going on. Imagine an emir's place. After the abductors, the kidnappers kidnapped the emir begged in a video. Federal government did not answer. They killed the emir. After burying the emir, upon the ransom they pay, the kidnappers came back to the emir palace, you know, adopt 150 people and 1,000 cattle. I don't just know. Well, P2B added, so we demand decisive action, not empty rhetoric, to confront this crisis. This is why I strongly advocate for a declaration of war on insecurity, the food crisis and poverty, a stance that some have twisted, distorted, and used for their agendas. It is time for us to take collective responsibility. We cannot stand by as our nation deteriorates to this unacceptable level. We must revive our commitment to the safety and security of all Nigerians. Enough must now be enough, his statement partly raised. So that is what P2B is saying, that they should declare war on insecurity and a national emergency should be declared. But the national emergency is overdue. It's already late. What has gone wrong had gone wrong already. So I think Nigeria should call for a very emergency meeting. Let people discuss how this country is going to go. Because this country is not working. And everybody is pretending as if it is working because maybe people are answerable to politicians who they don't want to offend, they don't want to say the truth. But at the end, we all are going to suffer for the silence we are keeping. The evil continue to strive, not because of the people who are doing the evil, but because of the silence of the righteous. So this is not time to keep quiet in Nigeria. Things are falling apart. Mama